Hey there guys, this is NDM here, bringing you another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I am the king of the gerudos as I sit on their sofa, and I command them to do my bidding. You, over there, the one who's sitting on the table, get up and make me some pasta with garlic bread. I love pasta with garlic bread. Lasagna and garlic bread. But yeah, as I mentioned it 2 videos ago, and I've got hair in my mouth. Ugh. Damn it. Darn it. Yeah, that's better. As I mentioned in the last video, or no, 2 videos ago should I say, the video that I just recorded now, strangely enough, but that's all explained in that video, that I recently, well, the controller, the joypad is messed up, so if you notice any sucky gameplay, it's because I'm playing it on the keyboard. And I'll try my best to do as best I can with the suckish controls of a keyboard, but hopefully it doesn't affect my gameplay too much. Anyway, let's get rid of this crab. Let's get rid of Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. No, get in the water. Dive, and then use your shield. Use your shield ability. Yes, no. I need to get used to these controls, man. I can't remember the last time I used a keyboard. Like I say, I think the last time I actually used a keyboard on a Project 64 emulator was when I recorded a Conker's Bad Fur Day multiplayer video on this channel, and it was Bunker. I think that was actually done with a keyboard, not with Motion Joy, because that was recorded before I found out how you used Motion Joy. So yeah, I don't know about that, but the thing I'm fearing the most about using this as a keyboard is because using the hook shot and the bow and arrow, the controls are a bit out of whack, you know, very sensitive. Right, I need to get my... Why am I going out here without my stone mask? That's crazy. That's like a death wish, dude. I don't want to go out here having a death wish on my shoulders, being raped up the butt by these gerudo rapists. I need to find some hookshot signpost things. Oh, there they are. Right, okay. Now get your hookshot out. Well, I'm gonna test this and see if it's any good. Like if the aims. See, look, it's a lot harder to aim with this thing. Obviously, you won't notice, but well, you might notice a bit. But the sensitivity on using a... Because basically a 64 game, you know, is meant for full motion movement. It's not a 2D side-scroller game or anything like that. And obviously it requires you to use the joystick, and because the N64 controller is joystick. Whereas at the moment I'm basically using controls that you would use for a side-scroller, and it's kind of hard to get used to these controls, especially if you haven't used them in a long time. Now this room is like a maze, and it's very hard to get past if you don't have the stone mask, but luckily we do, so surprise attack! Surprise! How did you like my how do you like those moves? Halt! We aren't fooled by that mask. What? You don't like my mask? You're not fooled by my mask? Well, all your other cronies were. Why not you? What makes you so different, huh? You got like some kind of psychic ability where you can don't think it ends here. You must have like that mask of truth where it can see the truth. So you know that I'm lying because I'm wearing the stone mask, and that I'm not really a stone, that I'm actually a human. And obviously my invisibility powers do not fool you, so yeah, right, whatever. Let's get on top of this fish tank-like thing. It's really warm in here. I'm stuffy. I think it's because I'm wearing a jumper and the radiator's on. Well, that explains a lot. Yeah. Next time I'll probably try to make sure that I'm not wearing something so warm. Because yeesh, I feel like I'm sitting in a volcano right now. Okay, maybe that was being a bit over dramatic, but it really is kind of stuffy in here. But luckily I have a nice cold drink which doesn't seem to be doing anything, even though it's supposed to be a very good remedy. Like, it lasts for about a few seconds, but then when you start playing again and start making, moving your fingers on the keyboard, also the heat from the laptop, laptops overheat and stuff like that, that also can cause you to boil to death as well. So yeah, right now I'm being roasted alive and made into a turkey stew, even though I'm not turkey. Oh god, why am I going down this zora? No, I need to get my stone mask on, because they're going to spot me instantly. So yeah, that's better. I think the Gerudo mask, the Gerudo mask that you get in the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, I think that works also like the stone mask. I'm pretty sure I made that reference in my Ocarina of Time playthrough, that the Gerudo mask also works like the stone mask. So if you're trying to go through the Gerudo fortress without the Gerudo mask, you're obviously going to get caught. But if you wear the Gerudo mask and look like one of them, they'll think that you're one of them, and they won't throw you in the prison cell. And I think that's pretty much the easiest way of getting around the Gerudo pirate fortress without being caught. Yeah, the Gerudo pirate fortress. I was just thinking of Majora's Mask just then for some reason, because I'm playing it, and it's basically, well, we're basically in like the same kind of area trying to get around without being caught. Halt! Halt, my name is Santa Claus. We aren't fooled by that mask. No, I'm Stone Man. I'm Golem. I'm like those Pokemon, Golem. I'm a Golem. I was once a Geodude, then I was a Graveler, and now I evolved into a Golem. Here, get on your knees. Ugh, don't think it ends here. Huh, don't you think it ends here? I got another one of your members to defeat, because there's one more egg left to obtain. And we're pretty much maxed out on our bottles, so we're going to have to go and deposit some of these off into the aquarium. So we'll go ahead and do that once we've got this egg here. Now the way how you get rid of these swarms of these bonefish things is to get rid of its pack leader, or the leader of its pack, which is obviously the biggest one, the granddaddy, the big mother. Right, let's get down in the bottom here and claim our prize. Like, these Gerudo parts are literally easy. They're pretty much the same as what they was in Ocarina of Time. Just 2 hits and they're dead. Actually, they're weaker than what they are in Ocarina of Time, because the Gilded Sword is basically the equivalent of the Master Sword. Its strength is pretty much equally the same. So, but the ones in Ocarina of Time with the Master Sword, it took way more hits than 2 to kill it. So whether or not that the Gilded Sword is overpowered, or that the hit points on the Gerudo parts have just gotten weaker, I don't know. Because the biggest sword that you get in this game is a double-handed one, which is obviously going to be equally as powerful as the big Goron sword. Right, so let's get out of here, because we can't teleport inside the building, so... because they'll just say that, oh, this tune has echoed, and it won't reach out as far as it should, and you need to get into an open space like this and play the Song of Soaring so you can ride the winds and make way back to the laboratory. Right, I need to figure these out. Seriously. There we go. Like, I set my C buttons the way how I would set them on a joypad, relatively close to each other, not separated. How I plan the controls for C buttons on an emulator on the keyboard is that I imagine a Nintendo 64 controller and the C buttons, and that's how I do it. It makes things a lot more easier. What I use is up for O, left for I, P for right, and L for down for the C buttons. And seriously, that's the easiest way of using the C buttons. That's how I always use them if I have to resort to using a keyboard, which in this situation I do. But after this episode that I've recorded, I'm actually going to take a break and crack down on that and try and see if I can find a solution on how I can fix the motion joy situation. Because that needs to be fixed. Because I don't really want to have to resort to using the keyboard throughout the whole entire playthrough, or throughout the whole entire rest of this playthrough that's left, to use the keyboard, because there are some games, like mini games and stuff, that's going to be really hard to do on the keyboard, and I can think of a few that will be hard. And there's obviously going to be some parts in dungeons that are going to be hard too. So I need to get that fixed ASAP, and I'll try my best to see if I can find anything out. I've been looking at videos on YouTube and stuff, so I have been doing my research, but I cannot see anything that I've done wrong. You know, I casually plugged in the USB into the side of my computer and hooked it all up the same way as I always do, but nothing happened. I literally got no response from the controller. The only response was that the controls were completely inverted, and they were set in a way that I would never set them. Like, the stupidest one was that the start button was the R2 trigger on the PS3 controller. Yeah, that was the start button, where originally that was meant to be my Z attack, like my Z targeting thing. Yeah, that's what it was originally. So why am I using my Ocarina? I was supposed to use my Zora's mask, because we can't teleport to the pirate fortress. So we're gonna have to swim our way all the way over there. It'd be cool if you could teleport there though, because then it would save the trek of going all the way back, but obviously we cannot persevere with that, so we're gonna have to go the long route. And there's a mini game on those islands as well that you'll have to do later, but that mini game can only be accessed once you've done Great Bay Temple, and that is another thing that you should not do, is go back to the first day as soon as you've done Great Bay Temple, because there are other things that you have to do before you go back to the first day, and that is one of those things. And I'm going to hitch a ride on one of those boats so I can get round a lot more quicker instead of having to go through all those bonefish, those boner fish. Right, give me my stone mask. Let's hitch a ride. Hey baby, want to come back to my apartment so we can have some fun? Want to come and, you know, have some one-on-one action with me? Well, not with me, obviously, but with Link. Right, so, as you can see, there's a hookshot pad right there, so we're going to have to hookshot onto that. I don't know how hard that's going to be to actually hit, but we'll see. And my throat's kind of becoming dry now because I'm talking way too much. So let me get my... Okay, let's see if we can hookshot up onto this D-pad, or on this, not this D-pad, this hookshot pad right here. So let's equip our hookshot instead of equipping the ocarina. And yeah, we can, I think, unless I'm standing in the right position, because... Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Right. Stone mask, good. Right, let's go in there and give it our best. I had to make a cut, so I'm sorry if sorry about that if you noticed that there was any cut of any sort, but yeah, there was a cut. I had to make one. So let's try and get up here. This one is this next pirate that we're going to is probably the hardest pirate to get to, because it's heavily guarded and heavily secured by all these gerudo pirates, so it's much more harder to navigate around. So if you're obviously not wearing the stone mask, but however we are, and it's going to make things a hell of a lot more easier for us, so that's no problem. But yeah, this room right here is the hardest room to get through if you don't have the stone mask on you at this time. And I'll show you exactly why right here, because it's pretty much almost impossible to actually avoid these Gerudo pirates. the only way that you can get across is if you jump on the if you actually make the jump to the other side of that platform, and you have to hop across to the other side. As you can see, there's like a little other side platform over there, but I don't think I can actually make it. I can't make it to the other side. What? They've got cannons stored in here as well. Wow. What are they planning on doing here? Trying to breach something? Or are they trying to... Well, they're trying to guard a chest. Well, let's check what's inside. I think this is just 100 rupees. Yeah, I did mention about this. That this is another chest that contains 100 rupees as well. But it's, like I say, it's very hard and out of the way to actually get. So, I just... if you're grinding for 100 rupees, I'd give this one a miss, because it's kind of out of the way and you'd have to go through all the Gerudo Pirate Fortress just to actually get back here again. And I don't really see the point in doing all that effort just for one chest that contains 100 rupees, when you can basically get 200 rupees in Termina Field from killing the Takuki bird, or whatever it's called, I don't know. And now this is the last of your kind, huh? Yeah, I killed all your other buddies, and you're basically just as weak as the rest, so I ain't got no problem taking care of you. And the good thing is that these pirates don't do that stupid move when they jump and take you all the way back to a prison cell like they did in Ocarina of Time. Not bad, but don't think it ends here. God, what is it with everyone using Deku Nuts? It's like you're doing a Sheik or something. They're like trying to imitate Sheik from Ocarina of Time, when he always used to use the Deku Nuts just to get away. Deku Nutsacks, right? Yeah, it's just we just got a little crab inside this aquarium. We can easily take care of this thing. If I don't make any contact with it, I can probably pick it off with my hook shot. If it will decide to go to the other side of the aquarium, that would be nice as well. Now I'm gonna have to kill it with my Zora Master. That means damn it. Because that thing's just going to keep to the side of the aquarium no matter what side I go to. He's always going to follow me, so the easiest way would be just to use the Zora mask. And I've got a bit of lag there. Yeesh. Wow, getting a lot of it. Hold still. Open your mouth. Open your wide-ass mouth. Show me those pearly whites. Yeah, there we go. Oh wow, it is kind of lagging a bit. That's probably because it's warm, so I'm just going to move the laptop here a bit, so it's not sitting on the bed and getting overheated. Because that's what kind of causes it to lag, is if it's sitting on like a hot... Basically this bed is just one big comfy fluffy bed, so the mattress is really... Jeez, dude, seriously? Wow. Right, so let's get out of here. Let's go back to the laboratory in Great Bay. But yeah, this mattress is really soft and comfy, and that's why the laptop is getting so warm, because of that. And that's what's kind of causing this emulator to lag a lot. But after I've done this recording, I'm going to go and try out the Motion Joy controller and find out the solution to that. Fun, fun, fun! So let's get up here and drop off this last Zora egg. And then Mr. Old marine dude will be happy. So he can do whatever experiments or whatever he wants to do with these. I don't know what you plan on doing with them, but I'm gonna drop it off in here for you. And that's all 7 of them. Good, all the eggs have been brought together. It's going to start. Quick, come to the front of the aquarium. What? What's going to happen? Are they going to hatch? Well, we're going to have to find out in the next video, because I'm going to end off here and continue on in the next episode. So, guys, in the next episode, we are going to see what's up with the Zora eggs. apparently something's going to happen with them, so yeah, we'll find out what all that's about in the next video. And also I'm going to probably find some more side quests to do, if there are any that I can do at this point of the game that I can easily just, you know, go get done and over with. Actually, you know, there's a heart piece that I can get on Great Bay Coast in a pool of water, and there's a like at the bottom. It's near a waterfall. But yeah, I'll get that in the next video too. So until then, take care everybody. See you all in the next video. This is NDM saying thanks for watching and goodbye.